guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and I was hopping on to show you how I changed my front porch from fall into Christmas. On my front porch here for fall, I made that fall sign that has the leaf as the A, and then the F and the LL are painted letters that I picked up at Walmart, and I put those onto a piece of plywood that I stained. The wreath there was a wreath that I made using aluminum soda cans and cutting them into leaf shapes. And then I made those pillows that have the burlap pumpkins on them. I have some dead mums there in the corner, but now I'll show you the process. So here it is, my husband, he's up on the roof there, putting up the light. For the lights, we used white icicle lights to line the roof, and then on the front, I picked up some green garland that I found at the Goodwill. We lined that on the sides and then draped it in the middle and added that large wreath. And there it is, my husband, he's working on those lights. So this fall sign I made this year, but I wanted to use the other side for Christmas, so I'm going to turn it over on the other side and show you how I made this a dual purpose little piece of decor here. So I already have it stained with dark walnut stain. So let's find out what you need for this project. For this project, you will need one piece of plywood that is 11 inches wide by 4 inches deep. You will also need these wood letters that are from Walmart, and they are 8 inches tall. They are the classic letters. I picked up an N, an L, and an E. You will need a wood snowflake. This I picked up at the Target dollar spot. It is $3 and it's already painted white on the top. You will need a paintbrush. I'm using a foam one. I have some red paint that is the apple barrel paint. And then I have some E6000 as well as my hot glue gun. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and stain your wood if you haven't already done that. Since this project I was repurposing from my fall sign, I'm going to turn it over, and I had already stained it from when I made the fall sign. And what I used was the dark walnut, Rust-Oleum, I believe was what it was, I think from Walmart or Home Depot. So that process is already done for me. So now I'm going to take my 3 letters and I'm going to paint them this flag red. The next thing we're going to do is position the letters on the board the way that we want them. I kind of eyeball the layout. This one here. And our snowflake is the O in the Noel, so that will go there. I am positioning mine approximately 4 inches from the top and from the bottom, and then I am centering them on the board and then just making sure that they're straight. And then the snowflake, this is how I'm putting it on here. Now the snowflake is already painted white and it has like a slight tinge of red in between here, so I didn't even have to do anything with that. Now I'm going to go ahead, add some E6000 to the back of my letters as well as the hot glue, and go ahead and put all my pieces down. So I just wanted to show you how to make one of these cute little reindeer ornaments. For the trees that I have on my porch, I wanted to use things from nature, so it kind of went along with a rustic outdoor theme. And so I used the sticks for these little reindeers. So what you need is a stick, some ribbon, a red pom-pom, some googly eyes, a hot glue gun, or if you want to use E6000 along with your hot glue gun, that way these will stay together better. Or you could probably use wood glue as well. And then you need some scissors. So what you want to do first is take your little stick and break it down into 3 little pieces. These pieces are around 3 inches long. So you can either break them or use like a saw or something like that. I'm just going to break them. The next step will be to take 2 of them and glue one on top of the other at the bottom here. So put a little bit of hot glue, and that will go right there, and you'll need to hold it there for a few seconds to let the hot glue dry. And then glue your last piece onto those 2 ends here of the 2 you put together before. Just like that. Down here at this intersection, you'll be gluing your red pom-pom. And then at the bottom of the V here, you'll be adding your googly eyes. This little packet of googly eyes I picked up at the Dollar Tree. So just put a little bit of glue on both sides. I'm going to go ahead and move this down a little bit just so it makes it look like there's little antlers at the top. I put it up too high. So that's what, with the hot glue, is easy to take apart there. Going down about 3/4 of an inch, I think that will look better. Yeah, that looks better. And then the last thing you want to do is add a ribbon at the top, or you can use twine. So I have this ribbon here from Michael's. It's a cute grosgrain. It has little polka dots on it. And just pulling it up through the middle of that 3rd stick and crossing it and putting a little bit of glue in between. Like that. Super cute. So here's our Christmas porch during the daytime. We're going to start over here on the right side. We just have one chair and I added 2 pillows there. And there's that beautiful Noel sign that we used. It is on the opposite side as the fall sign that I made for my fall decor. But hanging up on the light next to the door, I have this pretty wreath hanger that I picked up at Walmart. It has a cardinal on it. And then I have these 2 little trees I've had for years. I just made a whole bunch of natural kind of ornaments. There's a wood star that I made out of sticks at the top. I took pine cones and added twine and ribbon to them. I also have little cutouts of dead branches, little slices of wood that my husband cut for me, and we painted a Santa, Jack Skellington, also a penguin. And then I added in those red berries from the Dollar Tree, and then I took some red bells from the Dollar Tree and added twine to them. And there is the lantern that is a battery operated candle on the inside. I added some bells and pine cones on the inside and some greenery on the top. That was from TJ Maxx. And then the other tree has all the same similar ornaments. This little red mailbox is super cute. I received it as a gift for Christmas one year, but it's cute because the little door opens up and the flag moves up and down. Over on the chair, I made 2 pillow covers to cover pillows using tablecloths. And then this cute little snowman's made from 3 pieces of wood. I added a scarf, 3 buttons, painted the eyes, nose, and mouth, and then added sticks for the arms. The rug is from Big Lots, super cute. And then my husband helped me make this joy sign. I covered some letters with the plaid tablecloth and used that wood snowflake, painted it white, and stained the board, and the frame was made and painted with red paint. I made a stick star there and added some lights to it, and then up above is our garland and that big wreath, both that I found at the thrift store, and then I added pine cones and ribbons to the wreath and lights. And here we're coming to my most favorite part of the front porch, and it is this log reindeer. My husband put this together for me. We used big logs and smaller branches and little sticks that were for the antlers, and then I used a piece of ribbon and bells, pine cones, and some pine branches for his collar, and then I painted a rock red and 2 rocks for the eyeballs, and I put those on using E6000. This is a little garden bucket that has 2 logs that my husband hollowed out for the tea lights. I added a couple succulents, some pine cone, and a little red berries and pine branches. This little dog came from Walmart, super cute, it lights up. This cactus was a tiny little cactus our daughter brought home, and it has grown into a 2-headed cactus, so we add those little hats onto it. So here's our front porch all lit up. I think it turned out super pretty. So we added lights to the rose bushes on the sides, colored lights on the garland and the wreaths. That little dog, he's lit up. The little Christmas trees have white lights. And there you see in that little garden bucket the 2 little tea lights that are in there. And then on this side, the Christmas tree lights and that little lantern that has the battery operated candle. So really pretty. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.